you know MP came ready to play.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited. And in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, this Eastern quarterfinals game is a must-win for these two group winners. Lose and you're out of the running for the NBA Cup.
Yeah, make no mistake. This might count as a regular season game statistically, but there's nothing regular about it. These teams are battling for their shot at that NBA Cup.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, pounding defense, some fast-paced action end to end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the one. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by White. Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA. And with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Turner, a screen on MP. Halliburton for three. Again, Halliburton missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on MP. To halt the run. Halliburton, no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. MP, no good.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Nembhard outside. Back to Mathurin. Fires the three. Boston pulls it in, and this group has reached rarefied air with the win streak underway. Now up to 21. Unbelievable.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He scored 53 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Tatum. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And One thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Haliburton, the pass to Turner for three. Mathurin. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-3 run. Here's MP. Siakam pulls down the board.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kornet's checked in for Horford. Porzingis comes in for Jason Tatum. And Holiday subbed in for White. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Haliburton. McConnell against MP. And it's McConnell on the drive. And he lays it up and in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Brown finds Porzingis. Back to MP. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Boston scoring again.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Fires from deep. Siakam, no good. Boston leading by 16. And here's MP from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. MP's got 22 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's McConnell. Off target at the rim.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And so it's MP making things happen for Boston. Boston with some changes. Cadis checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. White comes in for Holiday. And MP subbed in for Pritchard. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for Tyrese Haliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Last year, we had the first ever NBA Cup, and the Pacers winning the first ever knockout round game.
Yeah, a bit of a shocker in the East. Tyrese Haliburton with a triple-double to carry Indiana over Boston. In the second quarter final, the Bucks blasted the Knicks behind 35 points from Giannis.
No good on the second free throw. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Haliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
The perimeter pairing is White and Brown. Then there's Luke Kornet. Then it's MP. And it's Queta in at the four-man position. That's the Boston 5. Boston leading by 13. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. On the wing, Mathurin. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes. McConnell's got his third basket on the night right there.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
The long range hit from MP.
Nice looking three ball by MP. proven he can hurt you from downtown.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Siakam. Queta pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Back to MP from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
McConnell outside on the take. And so it's the Boston Celtics looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a...
Okay, now let's see what's going on around the... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the floor for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 5 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Horford gets it to go.
Well, the defense is there, but Horford goes all out to make sure he converts inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Drains the triple.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. MP, that one's good.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
On the wing, Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Halliburton. Horford pulls it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's MP. The rebound by Nembhard.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. and he could.
Here's Halliburton. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
White with a steal. Here's MP. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Siakam looking it over. Brown against Mathurin. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. That shot wide open. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his 2nd in this half.
MP shot is off. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
MP getting it done for the Celtics. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height.
Change here for Boston, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Brown passes to MP. 4-3. Good. He hits again.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Kobe. Yes, Kobe Bean Bryant's 2007 season.
Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better 3-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Fires in the triple.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Good! Another from 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Pass to Tatum. MP way outside. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 11. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
White, he's checked in for Holiday. It's stolen by Halliburton. Nembhard left side. And then Turner with the dunk.
Assist goes to Andrew Nembhard.
46 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for 3rd most 60-point games in league history. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
A deep three from MP. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And here's Turner from the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's MP. Can't connect from short range. So we see the Celtics taking the W here, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team.
You earned that one. Good win. Let's keep it going. Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, in talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Precious Achiuwa, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5 down low. MP looking around. Good, another from 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Achiuwa, the pass to Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges, and reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together. They hope to replicate that success at this level, and now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Bridges against White. Bridges passes to Achiuwa. The dunk by Achiuwa.
Yeah, Bridges has a good eye for spotting those openings, and he can make timely passes.
Outside, Tatum launches it. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Brunson against MP. Brunson, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Back to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And here is Bridges. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against Indiana was terrific. He had 60 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never waned.
Now, MP. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the dunk by Brunson.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Towns after the basket by Boston. And it's Brunson missing. MP outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
Looking mobile in transition. Porzingis got to reward the big man for his hustle.
Now, here's Achua. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Brunson. What a terrific move that was. Brunson's got 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP's shot is good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Brunson with another miss. Celtics leading by 10. MP dishes to Tatum. It's to Porzingis. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And here is MP. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And so it's the Boston Celtics looking at a third.
Substitution on the court.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And New York, looking at who they got. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Yep, that one goes in there. Kata's got 6 points in the quarter.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And here's Brunson outside. And it's White with the rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight. In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. 1:09 left in the first half. Here's McBride. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 19 points. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time, and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And the Celtics with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Three-pointer. And it's MP with the three. MP's got 16.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Boston's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really liked it.
Connects again from distance.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. MP has been leading the charge for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Boston Celtics. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back.
We are just 1 half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just...
And again for 3.
And he shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all the result of long hours, and boy, how about the reps he's put up behind the scenes.
Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
From deep, Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
4 or 5 to start the half, coming out on fire.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And the Knicks miss again. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Towns in the corner. MP against Brunson. Achua, the pass to Brunson. It's good. Brunson's got 18 points.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And here's MP for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Bridges kicks to Achua. Runs in the pass to Towns. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Brunson. And the dunk by Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Here's MP. The shot's good. Brown making the play. MP's got 40 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Drops in the tray. MP's got 43 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
From deep, Brunson. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
From deep, Brunson. Brunson with another miss. Celtic shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. MP, no good. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Brunson with another miss. MP outside. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 49 points in the game.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Bridges for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Boston holding an unbelievable lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They've moved their...
Hey, yo, bad play.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Good game, MP.
Great win tonight, MP. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. MP, you're about to go off.
Preparing our next pro game, we will be joining on the giveaway. The first 5,000 fans through the gate will get their very own Bring their family and friends. Remember, Celtics fans, we still have tickets available for upcoming home games.
Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's Irving. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. MP's shot is good.
MP looking solid from there.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
MP, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Irving launches it from deep. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got 7 points in the game. A three from MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Launches a three. And it's Irving missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Took him no time at all on that one. 15 points in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And on the way from Irving for three. Another miss by Irving.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now here's Thompson. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Will it go? It's hauled in by Porzingis. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Knicks. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against New York was outstanding. He finished with 49 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
A three from MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Here's Irving, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. There's the three. Gafford. Boston grabs the miss. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for him. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
And this kind of winning streak is special. It's really been interesting to just how many ways they are taking advantage of their opponents, pulling off 10-0 runs, constant stifling ball pressure, interior rim protection. The three-pointers are going down. This team is super exciting to watch.
Here's Irving, following the basket by MP. And Thompson kicks to Marshall. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here is Irving. Following the three-pointer by MP. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Celtics. Joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Derek Lively is out there with Martin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Exum. And it's Christie in at the 3. And here's Exum. Following the three-pointer by MP. Irving with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lively against MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Pass to Lively. Now, here is Irving. Driving in. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Jrue Holiday. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Martin, and it's Marshall in for Christie. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Kept alive. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 20.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And it's good, 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 20.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Exum. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Celtics leading by 18. MP looking around. And they double up MP. Horford finds White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Exum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And Boston with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Irving, good.
Can't drift back on Kyrie Irving when he's handling the ball like that. He's actively surveying the defense and looking for the pull-up.
A three from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 44.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we'll be back with you shortly.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now.
And moving on to some awards. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. MP out there with White, and it's Porzingis in at the center filling out the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at MP. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
That is no small achievement. Even early on like this, I think it shows. Just how well he fits into playing at this level.
A deep three from Irving. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Fires the three. Rebound by the Celtics.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Irving, following the basket by MP. Back to Irving. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Irving's got 25 points.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
MP, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Marshall. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Boston making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Holiday comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for MP. He's checked in for Exum.
Doing all right. We'll get him.
And so here is Dallas on the floor for Dallas. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. MP against Irving. And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 55. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle. The hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
MP, no good. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. No good from Irving.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Marshall. Takes a 3. And it's White with the rebound. Boston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. The 3 from MP. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen. In this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Thompson with the bucket.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from MP. Good on the three-point. Shot.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
Irving kicks to Marshall. Gafford with the ball. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champ.
No question. You know, we enjoyed the journey and we're proud of what we accomplished.
MP has been slinging 40s like it's nothing lately.